Welcome to the third Sunday of Advent. This is the famous Sunday of Rejoice in the Lord, and always and again I say rejoice. The hymn of St. Paul in Philippians 4:4-8. The third Sunday we normally call Gaudete Sunday. That is the joyful Sunday. Remember, Pope Francis faced the exhortation apostolica that he called Evangelii Gaudium. The root word Gaudium, Gaudete, joy. He said the joy of the gospel. Normally we have this very same reality during Lent, when we interrupt the penitent mood with the joyful Sunday we call Laudate. The same thing, Advent period is also penitent and a time of preparation. Every third Sunday we also call it the Gaudete, joyful Sunday, and you know the reason, because from tomorrow, from this Sunday, we have countdown to the feast with 9 days. 1 week, they call it a novena time. The proximity of this very event that marked a before and after in the history of humanity, that the birth or coming of God in the form of human being, the Christmas, the nativity. So hence the joyful mood of the church today that is normally symbolized by the using of the rose, the color of rose. It can also be the normal, what they call it, the color we use during Advent and Lent, morado. Good. Why do we talk of having the joyful time, or what they call it? Why do we call today Joyful Sunday? Well, in the social or political or economic level, we can easily say there's no need to be joyful. I remember the time we are kids. When Christmas is coming, we are filled with joy. Because of what? We will eat rice, there will be meat, we will have new clothes, we have our knockouts, we have the plastic glasses we put on. We move from place to place, watching dances and playing music also, and receiving gifts. The thing that gives children joy. Well, the joy that the church invites us to have this time around is not this temporal joy that normally people have when they fill their house with food stuff, they secure all they need, they are joyful, they rejoice, they eat, they dance. Well, these things, they come and go. But all of the joy that waits in our hearts, come rain, come sun. To be frank, or to be realistic, the world of today, we cannot talk of joy, because from left to right, north to south, east to west, hostilities, wars, drums of war in the Middle East. In the Europe, there's still war between Russia and Ukraine. Everywhere, Nigeria, every day there is drum of hostility, insecurity, the harassing of innocent people by those who are supposed to protect them, the so-called police or army, the disappearing of people, assassination of people, hopelessness in the economy, no fuel, no combustible, no, we cannot get fuel. Nigeria was in the number 6 in the list of the world power that have petroleum, produce petroleum, but we cannot see it, hence there's no more transport or movement freely. Those who sell petroleum hoard it like gold. Transporters hijack opportunity to raise traveling to the sky. So all this instability, hardship and suffering, no road, no light, no amenity. So what joy are we talking of for Christmas? When the time comes, the security will be heightened, fraudsters will be at their best, and then the roads are nowhere to pass. What joy are you talking of? But we are talking of the joy that comes from above, the one that dwells in the hearts of men and women of goodwill. That's what St. Paul is singing today. He said, the peace that comes from above, the joy that the world cannot give. Rejoice in the Lord. I guess saying rejoice. And to make it practical, the prophet or the John the Baptist, the forerunner, spelled out how can this period be lived with this true joy and peace. He was preaching in the desert. That's Luke chapter 3, the gospel of today. Some group of people came around to ask, what shall we do? Because he was preaching metanoia. He was preaching conversion. He was preaching repentance. And then everybody, they were stuck to the heart, to the bone marrow. And they asked, what shall we do? He told them, now, if you have food to eat, now that there's to buy food stuff is only for the rich, and many people pass the day hungry because the farmers can no more farm, because the terrorists kidnap them and kill them with their cows. So there is no food. Now, those who succeed to get food, to be really happy and peaceful, give a plate or a spoon to the other person around you that has nothing to eat. The other group will ask them, what shall we do? Stop collecting more than is enough. Oh, traders who hijack this opportunity because there is no fuel, because there is no dollar, to have prices hijacked. Be merciful to the poor. Police and army, those who are supposed to protect people, stop extorting people with the gun. Everybody will canvass to be sent to the southeast. Every 1 kilometer there is police and army. What are they doing? Stealing and extorting people. So be content with your salary. Stop making life uneasy for commuters and for traders and for the poor people. You will not catch thieves. You will not seize kidnappers because you are in communion with them. You have plan with them, but you extort innocent people. And when kidnappers and robbers we have their onslaught, you will not be there. Shame on you, and stop extorting people. Be protectors of life and not threats to life. That's how peace and joy will come. To round it up, you cannot have peace or joy if Christ is not yet in your heart, in your house. Hence, if you are still stepping on people's right and head, if you are still creating enmity all around you because you are greedy, it is time to say it is enough. You cannot be joyful or have peace if you are not free from sin. If you are not stopped if you are not confessed your sin, if you are not made reconciliation, if you are living and having pact, you are having a pact with Satan, you are having a covenant, that's what we call pacto with Satan, you cannot have peace. So let peace of Christmas come around you and your household as you begin to do a reconciliation, as you begin to renounce your sin. Peace begins from the heart, and then it comes out to the family and to the society. Let this joyful Sunday announce also joy in your heart and your household, as you learn to be merciful and treat others well, as the gospel of today spells out. Peace and joy over you and your household. Happy Sunday.